Hey up, we're here again, and I don't really know how to start the video, but I'm really about this vlog business now. I'm truly in it. So we're just going to do the old classic monthly favourites video. But we are, however, halfway through the month, so it's going to be sort of end of January, start of February, monthly favourites. I'll split it up into music and fashion and whatnot. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll just go with let's go with the music picks first of all. So into music. First of all, I don't know if I'll do this like what order I'll do this in, but I've been I found myself discovering the 1980 classic "Remain in Light" by the Talking Heads. It was a real fun and fresh album, although it came out 40 years ago, but it still sounds funky and cool and fresh. It's sort of alternative rock that like blends genres of like world music, I guess you could say, and like funk and little embellishments and experimental bits. It's a real experience. I first come across it when I saw the music video for Once in a Lifetime. There we go, finally got there in the end, which is a real, one of the first memes, really, one of the seminal memes. But yeah, it's a wild experience, and the album is much the same. Quite a eye-opening thing, considering the time that's gone since its original release. But yeah, that's what I've been on. And then going from kind of weird to just out of the window, just absolutely insane musical experience. It's the 2012 album Bish Bosh by Scott Walker, who I think in the 60s or 70s, I've not done all the research, but he was in like a boy band with his brothers, and they did sort of like pop rocky things. They were sort of like Beatles level of fame at the time. They were really relevant, and they were doing like quite commercial output. But then he took a big hiatus from music and became a bit of a recluse, and come back and made this just off the wall insane album. Like, I think he made a couple of others before it, but Bish Bosh is just, I can't explain it. Like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's very like a recommendable album, but there's just like weird idea after weird idea. It's insane. Like, there's one bit where he's sort of crooning in like his old baritone voice, and then it just goes all the way up to 11, and just like it's like a big blazing beat, and he's just screaming like with some weird vocal effect. I might have to put a clip. I don't want to get copyrighted, but it's not really a thing I can explain with words. Observe. That would do that to his own brother!
The taste was one above the bantam who couldn't climb.
Anyway, yeah, that's that. Bish Bosh. Bish Bash Bosh indeed. But nextly, got the new Stormzy album, which I only really discovered recently. I've been lacking on that wave. He released it at the end of last year, but Heavy is the Head. Yeah, it's just good UK rap in it, good grime. There's a few moments where he's like quite profound. He's speaking his mind, speaking a good message, which I appreciate. And there's just bangers at other points, which you can't complain really. There's not other than maybe the Ed Sheeran bit, there's not much to complain about. So good work, sub. Another album that came out last year, but I've only got onto recently, is Pang by Caroline Polachek, I believe it's pronounced. But I was sort of listening to this while working the other week at school, and it seemed like a good vibe and like a good atmosphere, but I wasn't fully paying attention to it. But then the track Caroline Shut Up came on, and it seemed, for the rest of it, I don't know if it's because I wasn't paying attention, but it seemed quite disconnected. But then this really heartfelt ballad, just blasted me, and I was taken aback. And now, really getting my feelings every time. It's in my Some Type of Way playlist. I'll link to it. It's all the songs I've discovered which really make me feel some type of way. But yeah, it really took me by surprise. I didn't know one expecting it, and then Caroline, she really did that. Yeah. Nextly, we've got the new 2020 release from HMLTD, their first studio album, West of Eden, which it's only been out a couple of weeks actually, but it's really just quality, like post-punk and rock. Like, sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable to listen to, but I'm sort of into it. Like, that sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a challenging listen, but it really does things for me, like on an emotional and a spiritual level. The track Nobody Stays in Love, the track Blank Slate, they're just you know what I mean? Just they right in here. They really do things for me, so do it. Next up we have my guy Toby, aka Young Mark, with his first little project. Came out a couple of weeks ago, I think. Big Baby. It's just, man puts together some good rap tunes. I'm on one of them. I'm on the track Rich. I put out some heartfelt bars, so if that's something you're into hearing, then give it a listen. It's a good, promising project that shows potential, I believe, and I'm not biased in saying that. I actually quite enjoyed it, to be honest. So, Big Baby, 2020, Young Mark, here we go. Then, in a less specific sense, not an album or a song, but the Spotify playlist Alter has really taken my fancy recently. It's just some like good, alternative, weird, experimental, atmospheric, like dance house music. It's quite enjoyable. Like, you just put it on and you can either be sort of enveloped in it, or you just put it on in the background. It's a really good atmosphere to have. Like, a lot of the sound design on a lot of the songs are simply marvellous, if I do say so myself. Some personal favourites that are on it at the moment, it's constantly changing, but I like Fortet's Baby is a good one. Linked by Bonobo, that's a classic. No, I don't know if it's a classic, but it's classic to me. Digitalism by JPEG, I believe, or JPEG by Digitalism. I can't quite remember. I apologise, but yeah, JPEG Digitalism. But yeah, my friends and I often vibe to that one. It's just a good time to be had by all, really. Oh yeah, next up, this is an honourable mention. I didn't, but I've recently acquired, always backwards, the vinyl for Burials, Untrue. A real turning point in house, as we were saying. Good little segue I've got there. But in electronic music, but yeah, quite an influential album. It sort of warped and tilted my sense of what electronic music is, because it's just so influential, and every time you listen to anything sort of out there in dance music, it all comes back to that. I'm not saying, well, not exactly, but you can sort of hear the influence of that album. So yeah, I've known about it for a while, but I've recently picked up a physical copy, so that's that. I'm really enjoying it. I think that's the music bit over. Shall we get into some clothes? Let's get into some clothes, why not? Right, so I got a £30 gift voucher for the fast fashion website asos.com, asos.co.uk. So it's been sat on my desk. I've not really known what to do with it, but a certain friend's birthday was coming up, so I had a little browse and saw what I could get my car up to £30 with, and I got that present. And then I got this lovely little pink cropped number collusion. I'm always cautious when I'm looking on ASOS, because I realise that about half my wardrobe is branded by collusion now. Even now, these jeans, collusion. I've got some trousers on the floor. That are collusion. It's just good. Like, it's good and accessible, and it's good wardrobe staples. I do quite enjoy it. Moving from that point, I also got this white, lovely little number coat. It's also a bit cropped, also collusion, believe it or not. But yeah, see how I can incorporate that into things. And as you have seen in my last video, I went to the Lincoln Vintage Fair they do in Home Nightclub, and I got the lovely little sweater vest number there. It's sort of expanding my horizons with the wardrobe. And that old Isle Casino, Black Hawk it says, Black Hawk denim jacket, which is I've always wanted a bit of a denim jacket, like with a bit of character about it. Like, you can tell it's seen some stuff. It's got a nice little like flag ash stain on it or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good little another wardrobe staple that you can just chuck on in the winter, good for layering also. I think that's it for the fashion side of things. I'm not sure what else to do. Usually in these monthly favourites videos they do sort of like a beauty and skincare and like lifestyle section, but as you can clearly see, I don't, it's all natural. I'm not about that. I'm naturally, just stunning. I don't need beauty products and that, no filter. I'm really exposed how one-dimensional and two-dimensional I am as a person. Now, those are the only two things I'm interested in. Just fashion and music, really. Like, I'm having an existential crisis because of this vlog now. What's happening? What do I like? Who am I? I like memes. What's my favourite meme? I like the of the month. I like I saw one that said corn block more cob. That was fun. That made me chuckle. It's God, you tell I've not had much sleep. What else do I like? I like TikToks. This is my favourite TikTok.
Jamie? Yeah? That's got to be the biggest Sainsbury's I've ever seen in my life.
Good stuff. Sainsbury's related content. I think this may be the end, guys. That sounded ominous, sorry. That sounded very foreboding. Of the vlog, I mean. Not of me. Not, of anything else. This is it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time.